So let us jump to the demo of this k-means algorithm for clustering with the help of Excel. So already this data, this known data is available with me that you already worked with, let's say for your regression problem and also for the classification problem. Let's say I have this many features: box office collection, success failure, budget, YouTube views, YouTube likes, and YouTube dislikes. Now, let us just omit this success and failure and just try to find out try to find out or try to create some cluster based on box office collection, budget, YouTube views, YouTube likes, and YouTube dislikes. So let us prepare the data first. K-means. As already we know that in case of k-means clustering, you have to mention the number of clusters that you want to generate, and you have to use the distance between the elements or the data points as the similarity score. That can be determined through Euclidean distance. So here the one thing you should remember, let's say you can standardize this data or you can straight away use this same data points in case of clustering, but it is recommended that you should use the scaled value or let's say the standardized data. This will give you kind of a clear indication or clear visualization or understanding of two different groups. So for let us first just convert these values into some standard form. So again we will be using the same formula, observation minus mean divided by standard deviation. So for that we have to just calculate the standard deviation first. So here no need to divide this entire data into two halves, means one training data set, another testing data set. So straight away what we can do, we can calculate the standard deviations and mean value for the particular feature. So let us calculate that mean, and this here is SD, standard deviation. So I'm just putting here mean as equal to average, and within the bracket I have to select all the cells for a particular feature, let's say box office collection, and then just hit enter. So that is 55.71, and just if I drag for all other features, then it will show the average value or mean value. Meanwhile, we can calculate similarly, we can calculate the standard deviation for each features. So STDEV, that is the formula for calculating standard deviation. So again you have to select all the values and you hit enter. So this is the standard deviation. So after calculation of this mean and standard deviation, now we will go for the standardization of the data. So I'm creating separate feature set, let's say box office BOS, that is box office standardized, BOC, so BOC S, that is standardized box office value. So equal to thing, you have to do that observation minus mean. So definitely you have to fix that mean. So first of all mean, let us just fix that mean. And then you just divide it with your standard deviation. Okay, so you have a value like this. So these are the standardized value of all the for your box office collection. Sorry. Next, Similarly, you can calculate for budget. So BS, budget standardized, so equal to, here I am just doing the same thing, select the first value minus your mean value what you have calculated, fix it, then divide it by the standard deviation value. And we can apply the same, just we have to just change the column name. So again, standardized YouTube views, so YouTube views standardized, next is YouTube like standardize and YouTube dislike standardize, dislike standardize. So if I just take and drag this, so what I have to do, I have to just change this value. So this one, for this will be D, this will be again D, and I have to just enter, and similarly we can do for this value also. Also again I have to just replace C with E, so again we can easily calculate. Okay, these two values are not required. Then again for the last one, it is F. So again same. So now we have the standardized column or standardized features. Now based on this we can easily now calculate our k-means clustering. Now the thing is that in case of k-means clustering, let us first take an example where we will define two clusters, and then we just try to find out how these two clusters are formed. So for that we already know that we have to just consider or we have to just assume or take random two centroid of those clusters, and slowly steadily with the iteration they will be converging to proper clusters. So if I just consider two random cluster centroids, so I'm just taking this one gone as the cluster centroid, so I'm just marking it with the yellow, and another I'm just taking another film. So this one is nothing but the Chris 3, this movie as my second centroid. Now what I have to do, I have to just calculate the distance of each and every instance or each observation from these centroid. So with the help of Euclidean distance. So cluster centroid CC1. So I'm just calculating the distance. So D, basically distance from cluster centroid 1 and distance from cluster centroid 2. So here again I will just take SQRT, the same formula that we can remember. Then I have to just take the distance between, so I have to make this one as fixed, so G is fixed. Then minus any value, then take a square of it, plus again go to the second term and fix it, minus second one, take square, again add, so again I'm fixing it, minus take square plus so here also I have to again fix it. Last feature, that is minus take square. Now if you just hit enter, so this is the distance between those clusters. So these are the distances. Now again I have to go for the DCC 2. So center, here I have to just fix the second centroid value and apply the same. So let us just extend this and I'm just changing the value on over there of the fixed value. So this is fixed value is so in place of G11, so this will be G88. So all I have to do, I have to just replace 11 with 88. So again let us just make sure that we know the right cell number. So it is 88, yes. So in place of 11 you just write 88. And hit enter. Okay, something so here I have to take as from G2. Okay, this is not H2, this is G2, then H2 I, because one column it shifted, then J and K. Enter, and again you just okay. Now if you just check here also the distance between same point is 0. So this means that it's right. Now what you have to do, you have to just decide which cluster, which member will go to the which cluster. So I'm just making C1 and C2. Now here I have to put a logic. If DC1 is greater than equal to DC2, then N2 equal to equal to 0 and otherwise N2 equal to 1. So once I put this, okay, so here now if I just hit this, okay, so it is nothing but I have to just put 0 and comma 1, that's enough. Okay. So L2, if L2 is greater than or equal to M2, then only put 0, otherwise 1. So again, I think something is there wrong. So again, I have to just check. If L2 greater than or equal to M2, then 0. So it is false. So then I have to just put 1. So F1 comma and 1. And similarly, I have to put this. Okay. So you can see those values where actually it is nearer to this particular film or similar to particular film, Go Goa Gone, they will be considered as 1, and the value beyond that, it will be considered as 0. So some of the films are, you can consider these films, maybe if I just take Krish, Crick, Bang Bang, or this PK, these movies are part of another group, or part of cluster 2. So similarly, what I can put here, I just put 1 minus this value. So if I put, then I can find out who are the members of cluster 2.